Hello, fellow Rams. Welcome to the first episode of Ramlife Entertainment. We're enriching the Fort Collins and Ram experience one show at a time. I'm your host, Gabe Pocrass. I recently went out to some local breweries to sample some great beers. Lucky me. It's a segment we call Beer Me. Check it out.
In 1988, Budweiser producer Anheuser-Busch opened a location in Fort Collins, paving the way for others to follow. Just a year later, in 1989, Doug Odell and his family opened the first craft microbrewery in Fort Collins, respectively called Odells Brewing Company. Odells has since expanded its facility to include an open back patio and a bottling line. 2014 also marks the 25th anniversary for the Odells family since their humble beginnings as homebrewers.
I think my favorite part about working here is probably just fellow employees. Like, everyone's in a great mood. It's living the dream. I always say I drank this Kool-Aid long before I got paid to drink it.
The company continues to look for opportunities to grow, as seen with the addition of 8 new fermentation tanks expected to be operational later this year.
So we have a lot more capacity, a lot more efficiency throughout the course of our brew day. Especially working on something so large, we can fill up our tanks a lot faster with everything like that. So today is a big day because we're putting in 8 400-barrel fermentation tanks, everything outside. So that will give us 16 total 400-barrel tanks. So we have a lot that we're working with on this big size and scale.
Narrowing down the best beer of any brewery is a challenge, but with so many great choices and new experimental beers popping up weekly, Odells makes this an extreme challenge.
So right now I'm going to be drinking the Mercenary IPA at Odells. Odells is very well known for their IPA, so this is highly regarded in my book. As far as the color goes, it has a golden brown haze to it. It's semi-transparent, which is nice. It has that traditional IPA look. The smell of it, right away, you get hops, you get citrus, you get a little bit of grapefruit, which I like. And then as far as the taste goes, right away, it's an upfront taste of hops, that IPA taste. Has a little bit of citrusy undertones, which is really nice to it, and it does have that little bit of grapefruit taste after. For this beer, I'm going to rate it an 8.5 out of 10.
That was a great day. I was having so much fun that day, I forgot to Snapchat my visit. And speaking of Snapchat, do you like to creep on your significant other's profile to see who they are Snapchatting with the most? Well, now you can't do that anymore. The popular app released an update this week that raised some eyebrows. The new update gets rid of the best friends feature. This has many people upset because if you're in a relationship, you can no longer see who your significant other is sending Snapchats to the most often. Oh snap, I guess it's a good thing I only send Snapchats to myself. Okay, enough about Snapchat. Listen up, Harry Potter fans. You can now experience the Harry Potter book series like never before. Digital versions of the series, I can't talk right now, are now available on the all-you-can-read book service, Oyster. While you're reading these books on your e-reader, you can also choose a special house-themed look to them. I personally feel like I would be a Hufflepuff with a slight lean towards being a Slytherin, but I definitely have the bravery of a Gryffindor. Now, to celebrate this news, Oyster and Pottermore are giving away a trip to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Visit the Pottermore Twitter page for details. The first month of the year is almost over, and I'm sure by now many people have already broken their New Year's resolution. If your New Year's resolution was to stop binge-watching Netflix, good luck. A handful of shows and movies are now going to be added to Netflix in the month of February. Some of the new movies being added include Earth to Echo, The Fluffy Movie, and Scary Movie 5. Some television shows being added include 1 through 5 seasons of MASH and the highly anticipated 3rd season of House of Cards, due to come on February 27th. Now great, looks like I'm going to be on the couch all month long. And there's one more thing happening in February that has people very excited. The Oscars are just a few weeks away. Movie buzz is in full swing, and many people on campus have watched a lot of movies over break, including some Oscar-nominated movies. Earlier this week, I actually went on the plaza and talked to some fellow CSU students to find out what movies they saw. I also played a little bit of trivia with them. Take a look.
So we're here right now with
Aaron, Danielle,
Marshall,
Jay,
Patrick,
Winston,
Kelsey, Maddie,
and hauling.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you guys. Do you know what year the Oscars were created?
I'm gonna go ahead and try and guess like in the 1930s.
In the 40s.
1976,
Who cares?
1929.
1963.
1929.
Really? It was actually 1929. So next thing is I'm just going to throw out some association words. So I'm going to say the words, and anything that comes to your mind, just say. Okay, so the first one is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Sherlock.
British.
Horse. Unknown.
Goofy looking.
So Benedict Cumberbatch.
Pancakes.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Whipped cream.
The Oscars.
Syrup.
And Bradley Cooper.
Tomatoes.
An omelet.
Yes, that's honestly my first thought. I was like, yeah, eggs Benedict. That makes sense. Bradley Cooper.
Ooh.
Ooh, didn't even give a word, just gave a sound on that one.
Hilarious.
Hot. Sexy.
Oh my god.
I feel like I've gotten those responses. Can you give us your best Liam Neeson impression?
I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you.
Mine is I got a particularly good set of skills, and that's all I got. But I can't even do it right. Can you do your best Gollum impression?
No.
Can you do your best Liam Neeson impression?
No, I don't want to do that.
Can you give us your best Gollum impression? That was amazing. That was really, that was perfect. All right, well, thank you guys for doing this. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing this.
So the one thing I learned from that is I hate Bradley Cooper. So the Oscars are sure to be a great event this year, though. I actually like Bradley Cooper, don't worry. But after the break, Ramlife Entertainment reporter Kelsey Peterson will show you a how-to video, so stay tuned.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Welcome back. Do you need some how-to help in your life? I know I do. Well, Ramlife Entertainment recently sent reporter Kelsey Peterson to address some of life's how-tos. Here's the first episode of Kelseys Corner.
Hi, and welcome to Kelseys Corner. Let me tell you how to. Today on our episode, I'm going to tell you how to fight with your friends about discrimination. You want to know how to do that? Go to the store. Okay, we're trying to be covert here in the bra section. For those of you who don't have a lot of experience with bras, the reason why women buy nude bras, and when I say nude I mean like a neutral color, is so that you can wear it under a shirt that's like white or more see-through without actually being able to see the bra itself. As you can see here, all of the nude bras are for white people. So I'm really excited because there's all of these Skinnylicious skinny girl products for girls. I don't know why I have to be skinny and you get to be bulky and have all the protein powder. But we did find in this entire aisle one thing for skinny. It's called Slim Quick for men. That's pretty exciting. We're moving up in the world, folks. A little more on the nude topic. Just some food for thought. Have you ever seen a black Band-Aid? I just want to point out there's a lot of technology for you guys to shave your face. It's pretty exciting. Oh. Most female razors, you know, usually have like 3 blades on them. They're pretty, you can buy the really expensive ones, but you know, these are like the more affordable ones. They don't last very long. They go dead pretty quickly. And then they give you razor burn. I use this razor, like I actually own this razor in my house. A lot of girls that I know use these razors for men because they are so much better on your skin and they don't give you razor burn and they have way more blades, which is fantastic. And you know, I guess I would just think that since women have more to shave than men, we would get some things that are supposed to make us like super smooth. Dear cameraman. Is there anything in the store that is for women that you want, you know, that you think that you should be able to use? No? Well, I guess you're like middle-class white male who's straight, so. They do actually have some mocha makeup options here in the beauty and cosmetic department, which is good. But you know what, corporate America, I think you can do better. And that is how to fight with your friends about discrimination. Tune in next time for Kelseys Corner.
Now I have to give a shout out to the cameraman Dan on that because he did a spectacular job. Thanks, Kelsey, though. And coming up after the break, we're going to get a little foodie. We'll take an exclusive look at the Collegian's new cooking show titled Collegian Cooks. It's bound to make you hungry and inspire your inner chef, so don't go away.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Welcome back to Ramlife Entertainment. Student Media has some very talented people, but did you know that Student Media also has a cooking show? We have an exclusive sneak peek at the next episode of Collegian Cooks. Check it out.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Collegian Cooks. I'm Lawrence.
And I'm Skylar. And on today's episode, we are going to cook a ham.
We have our ham set up here, we've drained out the water from the packaging, and now we're going to go ahead and scorch the meat.
Now, the reason that we scorch it is so when we add the glaze, it'll go all the way through the ham. It's a way that we can keep flavor throughout the entire process. Now, to cook a ham, it will take some time. Generally, the package recommends around 20 to 25 minutes per pound. Now, this sucker is 6 pounds, so that's going to take about 140 minutes.
Once the ham is scorched, add cloves along the cut lines of the ham to provide an earthy flavor.
So we just finished scorching our ham here, and we put it all over cloves. So I'm going to go ahead and transport this into our baking dish here.
In the meantime, I'm going to get started on the glaze.
Now we've already set our oven for 325 degrees. We're going to, like I was kind of said already, we're going to cook this for about 140 minutes or so.
To begin the glaze, place a pot under low heat and add canned pineapple, honey, and brown sugar. All of these ingredients will help add a sweetness to the ham, which is naturally salty. Stir in pats of butter and stir until the glaze thickens. Make sure to taste as you go along. Once the glaze is done, drain out your ham and pour on the glaze.
That ham is looking good. And the rest of the episode will be released online to the Collegian website Friday, February 6th. Check out the Collegian website every other Friday for more episodes of Collegian Cooks. If you haven't been inspired to cook this weekend already, there are plenty of other things to do. For starters, on Friday, we have Hunter Amabile. He's a folk blues singer. He's going to be at the Blue Sky Winery from 7 to 9 p.m. The great thing about this is it's a free show, so check that out on Friday. Next, on Saturday, we have the men's basketball game. What more can you want? Moby Gym, 4 p.m., Rams versus Fresno State, $10 or $30 depending on where you sit. And then on Sunday, we have the Brewery Yoga at 9 a.m. It's $15, so definitely check it out. And that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching the first episode of Ramlife Entertainment. Don't forget to tune in next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Also check us out on Twitter at Ramlife_ENT. Have a great weekend, Rams, and see you next time.